Welcome, everybody. My name is Dr. Andrea Matsumura. I am a double board certified internal medicine and sleep medicine physician, and I am certified in menopause care. And today we're going to be talking about how to fall asleep faster, also known as why your brain completely forgets how to sleep the moment your head hits the pillow. If you've ever been exhausted all day, then suddenly wake up at 2 or 3 in the morning and you're replaying something awkward that you said in 2019, you are not broken. Your brain is doing exactly what it was designed to do, just not what you want it to do. We're going to talk about what actually works. So this is the truth that nobody likes. Sleep starts in the morning. Here's the part most people don't want to hear. Sleep does not start at bedtime. Sleep starts when you wake up. Your brain runs on an internal clock. This is your circadian rhythm, and it loves consistency. If your wake time is all over the place, your brain has no idea when it's supposed to release melatonin. That's the hormone that helps you feel sleepy at night. So yes, I'm going to say it. Sleeping in on weekends is basically giving yourself jet lag without the vacation. Aim to wake up within the same 1 hour window every day. Not perfection, consistency. All right, so here's another thing, morning light. The most underrated sleep tool is morning light. Within 30 minutes of waking, get some real sunlight, not phone light, not laptop light, not the glow of your refrigerator or the glow of your kitchen while you're trying to make coffee. Actual daylight. Sunlight tells your brain, yes, we live, start the clock. This anchors your circadian rhythm so melatonin shows up on time later instead of wandering in at midnight like, sorry, traffic. Even 5 to 10 minutes helps in the morning. Longer if it's cloudy. So yes, you still get some of those rays even on the cloudiest of days. This one habit alone can significantly improve sleep timing, and it's wildly underused. All right, let's talk about screens. Your phone emits blue light, which tells your brain it's noon and we must hunt. So if you're scrolling in bed, your brain is not winding down, it's gearing up. Ideally, power down screens about 60 minutes before bed. I know, deeply inconvenient, but the hour doesn't have to be boring. Read something low stakes, stretch, listen to music or a podcast. If you must use your phone, dim it way down and use night mode. And please don't watch the news. Nothing says sweet dreams like global chaos. All right, the next thing, train your brain what bed is for. Your bed should be associated with sleep and yes, intimacy. That's it. Not work, not Netflix, not planning your entire future at 1 a.m. If you lie in bed awake night after night, your brain learns this is where we stress now. If you're awake for about 20 minutes and not drifting off, get out of bed. Do something boring. Dim light. No doom scrolling. You want your brain to think, yes, bed, where consciousness gently fades. All right, next up, calm the nervous system because insomnia is often anxiety in pajamas. A lot of trouble falling asleep isn't a sleep problem. It is a nervous system problem. Your body thinks something is wrong. One simple tool is 4-7-8 breathing. Inhale for 4, hold for 7, exhale for 8, and then repeat that 4 times. Long exhales tell your nervous system, we are not being chased by bears, stand down. Another option is progressive muscle relaxation. This is when you tense a muscle group for 5 seconds and then release. You can either start from the head or start from the feet, but then you systematically go down or go up. So let's go from the bottom. Feet, calves, thighs, etc. You get the picture. And then you hold that for 5 seconds and release. By the time you either reach your face or reach your toes, your brain has forgotten and often lets go. That's the whole point. Okay, here's one for my midlife ladies. Perimenopause and menopause. Why sleep suddenly feels harder in midlife? Well, it's because there's a whole bunch of hormonal shifts that are occurring in the body. And this is not about your willpower, and it's not about starting to blame yourself and wondering what's wrong. Hormones, in fact, do matter. As estrogen and progesterone fluctuate and decline, melatonin production drops. Body temperature regulation changes and becomes erratic. Anxiety and nighttime alertness, they increase. Progesterone in particular, it's a calming effect on the brain. And when that drops, sleep often becomes lighter and more fragile. This is why midlife women say, I'm tired but wired. I'm exhausted, but my brain won't shut off. And hot flashes, night sweats, or new awakenings around 2 to 3 a.m., suddenly bedtime feels like this battlefield. Here's the important part. If your sleep changed in midlife, you didn't suddenly forget how to sleep. Your biology changed. That means you may need different strategies and sometimes medical evaluation, not more discipline or supplements or prescription medications should be thrown at this randomly. Sometimes you need good old-fashioned medical help. This is also the life stage when conditions like insomnia, sleep apnea, restless leg syndrome, these are underdiagnosed in women. So if sleep feels persistently off, that's your signal to get help. That is not failure. All right, the last thing here, sneaky sleep disruptors. A final few sleep saboteurs. Caffeine. It takes 6 to 8 hours, sometimes longer, for it to leave the body. That afternoon coffee, it might be quietly ruining your night. Alcohol may make you fall asleep faster, but it fragments sleep, increases awakenings, and reduces your REM sleep. So passing out, it's not the same as getting restorative sleep. Your body sleeps best slightly cool, around 65 to 68 degrees. You want your room to be dark, cool, and quiet. Final thoughts here. Sleep is not something you should force. It's something that you should allow when the conditions are right. If sleep is hard right now, especially in midlife, again, you are not broken and you don't need to try harder. You need better alignment with your biology. And if sleep issues are happening most nights for weeks or months, that is worth addressing. Because sleep isn't a luxury, it's basic human maintenance. It's your most powerful longevity tool, like charging your phone, except you can't borrow someone else's charger. If this is helpful to you, please follow along at AndreaMatsumuraMD.com, and thanks for watching.